This is Head Bustin' Boxing, and we are back in the house to talk about Tyson Fury. And it appears that the Gypsy King has narrowed down his choice for an opponent in October to two fighters. And those two fighters are, drum roll please, Trevor Bryan and Gerald Big Baby Miller. Nobody should be surprised about Miller. That's been floating out there for a while now. I think out of the two, I probably would favor Miller. But here's the thing. Trevor Bryan is the WBA interim champion. So, I mean, if you're looking for, I guess, a title, if that's a real belt now, I don't know. But if it is, well, at least you will win a belt if you fought him. But, you know, I think Big Baby Miller is probably more recognizable, probably thought of as the better fighter. I don't know if anybody thinks Trevor Bryan is, would even consider him a top 5 to 7, maybe top 10. I'm not even sure about if anybody would put him in that top 10. At least Gerald Miller has that going for him. But the big question is, will it be cutting it close? Matter of fact, I think Fury is talking about fighting in September. It's either September or October. I've heard both. But Miller's suspension won't be lifted until September, but that's cutting it close. But that don't mean he won't be able to fight in late September or October. That just means he won't be reinstated until then. He could still go ahead and get involved in training camp or whatnot. But you would want some type of reassurance that the New York State Boxing Commission will be willing to reinstate him. Or you might be looking to do the same thing that Anthony Joshua had to do, and that's find another opponent at the last minute. So, and that would probably be even shorter notice. But Miller and Bryan are familiar with each other. They've actually sparred before in what's his name? I can't remember Shannon Briggs, Let's Go Champ, at his little facility. And they worked out together, boxed and sparred, whatever. And I'm gonna put some of that on here so you can see it. And based off of that, you can make your own opinion on who you think would be a more competitive fight with Tyson Fury. Like I said, Bryan and Miller actually sparred together, so you got to see what both of them. You will get to see what both of them look like in the ring with each other. But I really believe Miller will be a more challenging fighter than Fury. He has a proven chin. Decent head movement, decent hand speed. He's not the fastest guy in the world, but he's extremely active. Always like to come forward, put pressure on his opponents, body shots. You know, you go from the head to the body to the head. So I think he would be an interesting fight for him. I'm not interested in seeing Trevor Bryan fight him. Go fight Manuel Charr, because it seemed odd. Did they even fight? I know it was going around that they were supposed to. I'm pretty sure they didn't. But anyway, because matter of fact, I know they didn't because Trevor Bryan is still undefeated and Manuel Charr is the WBA champ, so they couldn't have fought yet. But anyway, that's pretty much all I got. This is Head Bustin' Boxing. Fight Doctor. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Out of the two, Trevor Bryan and Gerald Big Baby Miller, who would you prefer to see fighting Tyson Fury? Because it appears these are the two choices you will have. I vote Big Baby. You know, give him a shot. Let him get his redeemed story going. Even if he don't win, just the fact he's getting back in the ring. And if he, has a good showing against Fury, win, lose, or draw, that adds to the heavyweight mix. But anyway, this Head Bustin' Boxing Fight Doctor. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. I am out.